As Israel continues to wage a war against Hamas and the threat of multi-front war looms over it, Israel's staunch ally, the United States, is worried. As a deterrent, it has ramped up its military presence in the region, but Washington's concern is not unfounded. There are fears that other Iran-backed militant groups could join Hamas in their fight against Israel. There is Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen.
Iran is supporting Russia in Ukraine, and is supporting Hamas and other terrorist groups in the region, and will continue to hold them accountable, I might add.
Let's take a look at each of these cases. When it comes to Houthis of Yemen, a Shiite militant group, they had earlier warned against United States involvement in Gaza. Houthi leader said, and I quote, "There are red lines when it comes to Gaza." What unfolded in the northern Red Sea on Thursday has only confirmed U.S. fears. A U.S.-guided missile destroyer, USS Khani, shot down multiple drones and missiles launched by Houthis in Yemen. Let me be precise here. U.S. Navy shot down 8 drones. No sailors aboard the ship were harmed, and that's according to a U.S. official. But Pentagon is concerned because the missiles and drones were not intending to target the U.S. ship, but rather are potentially headed towards Israel. It is the first time that a U.S. Navy ship in West Asia has engaged missiles and drones that were not aimed at them. The USS Khani is part of the USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group. It will now soon be joined by USS Dwight Eisenhower Carrier Strike Group. Let's head to Hezbollah. Lebanon, Iran's backed Hezbollah has been exchanging fire with Israeli defense forces. An Israeli airstrike on Friday targeted 3 Hezbollah militants near the border. Israel has evacuated its civilians near the Lebanon border as tensions continue to rise. As fears of multiple front opening for Israel grow, the United States has been sending weapons to Israel. This includes 2 Iron Dome missile defense systems it had previously purchased. Number of artillery ammunition and other categories of critical equipment will also be flown over to Israel in the following days.
With respect to U.S. support to Israel, the first shipments of military aid, including munitions, began arriving in Israel last week and continue to arrive on a near-daily basis. This assistance is comprised of capabilities requested by Israel to include precision-guided munitions, such as joint direct attack munitions, small-diameter bombs, 155mm artillery ammunition, and other categories of critical equipment.
So in addition to this, U.S. forces also shot down 3 drones near its bases in western and northern Iraq. Moreover, another drone was shot down by U.S. military in Syria on Thursday. The risk to U.S. forces and U.S. interests in the region has increased. There have been protests against the United States in several Arab countries. Anti-U.S. sentiment has especially intensified after the Gaza hospital blast, when President Joe Biden backed Israel's allegations against Islamic Jihad. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.